Recently, I came across the podcast of, I'm probably going to say this name wrong, so sorry, Juliet, also known as Dragon Rat 703 on Wattpad, called Politalks. The first episode discusses Martin Luther King Jr. and his ideas of economic justice. I had no idea that Martin Luther King Jr. was so into economic justice. At least I don't think so. I tend to forget things. Now what was I talking about? But it does make sense that he would be interested in such a topic. I don't normally listen to political podcasts. I find that they usually end up in a screaming match or having the person shoving their opinion down your throat. This was not the case in this Politalks episode. The podcaster spoke calmly and presented their evidence, even going so far as having sound bites. The information was concise and clear. Finally, I could tell they were passionate about the subject. While the presenter knew something about public speaking or podcasting, by having a clear beginning, middle, and end, I could tell that they were new. The audio was a little clicky, and the presenter talked a tiny bit too fast. But, unlike me, they spoke clearly. I could understand everything they said. I would suggest they look into a way for people to read along if they want, though I am not sure how that could be done. I liked how the presenter broke the podcast into sections. I could quickly tell they'd spent time on preparing the podcast and wanted it to be professional. The length of the episode was just about right, maybe a little longer next time. I think 16 minutes is just about right for a first episode. Give the people a little sample and leave them wanting more. A 16 to maybe 30-minute podcast would work well for those who have a busy schedule and are just looking for something to listen to on the bus or on break, though a longer episode, on occasion, could draw in those who like longer episodes. It would also make those longer episodes more special. I do hope for future episodes they bring in the other points of view. I felt like this episode was more one-sided. They don't have to spend much time on the opposing views, but just acknowledge them. Though this topic would be a little bit difficult to validate an opposing view. What are you going to say? Yeah, economic justice is stupid? The poor should just get over it? Not exactly the right tone for our first episode. I hope Juliet, sorry if I mispronounced your name again, continues with these podcasts. So far, I have found them very interesting and informative.